Understanding Saturated Shade, a guide for English language learners. Hello everyone, and welcome to our English language learning series. Today, we're going to dive into an interesting phrase, saturated shade. This phrase might sound a bit complex, but don't worry, we'll break it down together. Our goal is to help you understand and use this phrase confidently in your daily English conversations. Let's get started. Saturated shade is a phrase that combines two words, saturated and shade. Saturated refers to something that is thoroughly soaked or filled to the maximum level with color, moisture, or another substance. It implies intensity and richness. On the other hand, shade refers to a slightly dark area where sunlight is blocked, like the shadow of a tree. So, when we talk about a saturated shade, we are describing a shade or color that is very intense, deep, and rich. To understand saturated shade better, let's see it in context. For example, the artist chose a saturated shade of blue to convey the depth of the ocean. In the garden, the saturated shades of the flowers created a stunning view. In these sentences, saturated shade is used to describe a very deep and intense color. Now, let's learn how to use this phrase in everyday conversations. You might say, "I love the saturated shades in your painting. They make it so vibrant." The curtains have a beautiful, saturated shade that adds warmth to the room. These are examples of how you might comment on something that has a rich and intense color. To help visualize what a saturated shade looks like, think of a color wheel. The most saturated colors are the purest, brightest versions of each color on the wheel, without any addition of white or black. I hope this video has helped clarify what saturated shade means and how you can use it in your English conversations. Remember, learning a new language is all about practice and exposure to new phrases and words. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be using phrases like saturated shade with ease and confidence. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next lesson.